Hello there and welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
We'll take over first and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, they're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Quick throw, catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Receiver in motion now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll throw it now. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. Fighting him off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Okay, ready?
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third down, out of the shotgun. Gets made on the out route. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. They have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country, and you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
And the extra point was up and good. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Missouri. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Extra point splits the uprights.
That ties the game at 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
Second down play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Offense facing fourth down.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Breaks free. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. And the running back takes the handoff. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Now, still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Looking to throw it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to chuck it again. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Here's the 2nd down play. One man in the backfield will get the football.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that short completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your forward Ducks will take over. First and 10.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Fires it to the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? Defense stops him right at the line there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Ducks will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And the field goal is good. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down. And now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. I know you go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the return brought down by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Ringo.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 35-yard line. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
BAT makes it an 8-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Missouri, 13.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Extending the play now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
No, kick it away here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
QB decides to keep it here. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The Ducks are in the red zone now. And there's the handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man, bad call, backfires. Now they got a tough decision here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a... A positive drive here. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw through. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And they've got the returner corralled. Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession and moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 24, Missouri 13.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to...
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football.
Well, this returner's about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Second down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off. Football comes out. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. Second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks. So the offense flexing here, Perkins, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Missouri, 13.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lobs it deep down the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Now it's second down here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oregon.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Cannot escape, and down he goes. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. And the quarterback dropping back. He stays alive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic on the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Powering through. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense.
Get set, get set. Check, check.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down.
Cricket. Tuna. Hornet.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play.
Timber. Logger.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Got him. He's sacked.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Missouri. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Launching it downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap